connected, but not consumed. I used to think peace meant logging off, like the only way to find myself was to disappear. But life doesn't stop when the screen goes dark. The world lives online now, and so do we. So this isn't about disappearing. It's about remembering who I am when the noise gets too loud. Peace isn't hiding. It's returning. The phone lights up. Someone's typing. Someone's posting. Someone's achieving. And just like that, I'm pulled in, scrolling through lives that look more certain than mine. It's crazy how fast a scroll can make you forget your worth. We wake up to notifications. We fall asleep beside them. We call it connection. But sometimes, it's just comparison in disguise. We keep feeding on what drains us and starving for what fills us, our own silence. So I started doing something small, not a full detox, just moments. 10 minutes of nothing before I touch the screen. No music, no messages, just breath, just heartbeat. The world still exists without proof. My worth doesn't need updates. It's always been there. I still show up. I still post. But now I post to share light, not to chase it. Then I go back to living it. Something changes when you slow down enough to actually see. The sky feels louder. The coffee tastes deeper. The people near you, they sound like home again. You realize you were never out of time. You were just out of attention. And attention is sacred. Whatever you give it to, you make real. So now, I give more of it to what breathes back. Conversations that don't need captions. Laughter that doesn't need likes. Moments that don't need to be remembered because they were lived once fully. I think God still lives in the gaps between notifications, in the seconds after you put the phone down, in the inhale before you answer. Maybe holiness isn't in isolation anymore. Maybe it's in integration, bringing stillness into the noise, grace into the scrolling. The soul doesn't always need silence. It just needs space to breathe inside the sound. Now I live half online, half within. I show up, but I don't stay lost. I read the world's stories, but I write mine first. I reply, then I rest. I connect, then I come back to myself. You can hold the world in your hand and still keep your heart free. This isn't about hating technology. It's about loving yourself enough to not vanish inside it. You don't have to unplug to find peace. You just have to pause long enough to hear it calling. Because real connection was never between devices. It's between moments, between breaths, between you and your own soul. Stay online, just don't stay gone. Be connected, but never consumed.